Hey everyone, this is the Dr. Slytherin, and we're going to go into the Community Crunch. There's a new Community Crunch today on April 27th, 2020. This week's Community Crunch, the wildcard team stresses that they know times are tough right now. Now more than ever, it's important for activities such as gaming that helps people stay connected and engaged. To encourage social distancing and for people to stay at home, they're currently going to run 2 times rates for the foreseeable future. This is a change that I personally would love to see become permanent, as I think that the current 1 times rates are a little bit outdated. They've been the same since December of about 2016, and the rates feel good at 2 times. They're not too easy unless you're a mega tribe, and they're not too hard for even the smallest of tribes. With the situation in the world being what it is, we can probably expect these rates to be live for many weeks, if not for months. After that announcement, Wildcard officially announces that Genesis servers are opening up on June 4th. That's just over a month away. They did, however, note that the Managamar will not be writable on a Genesis, and that the Extinction Titans will not be allowed to transfer in. They also specifically single out Gigas and Rock Drakes as dinos they were considering leaving out, but ultimately chose to put them in due to the Gigas' ability to tank dinos and the utility of the Rock Drakes. Next, they go on to mention a bunch of servers that were added. These are Island, Center, Ragnarok, and Valgaro servers, PvE, and PvP. These servers don't have transfers currently enabled until June 4th, which is the same date as the Genesis servers. So if you're looking for an official experience without transfers currently enabled prior to June 4th, you have those options now with those servers. Next up, they mentioned that a ton of new servers are getting upgraded to new hardware. I'll leave these on the screens for a minute so you can check it out and see if your server is on the list. Next up, Mac and Linux users got some recent fixes for the game. It'll allow them to play on the newest servers, as it seems that they didn't really have the ability to do so before. And then after that, Wildcard mentions they're still working on bringing players dedicated Genesis servers to Xbox and PS4 players. It's taking long due to the way Genesis was built and the amount of memory used. They want to make sure it's optimized before bringing it live to us players. Next up, Wildcard talks about the patches they've been doing and that over the past few months they've been trying to handle not only balance and quality of life changes, but bugs and exploit fixes. They mentioned the most recent string of patches has been mostly bug and exploit fixes, and that players can expect a slight shift to balance and quality of life soon. Players can hope to see tweaks to breeding, as well as mission reward and crate tweaks for Genesis players. After that, they go on to talk about meshing. Since their anti-meshing systems went in place, they've seen a decrease in 90% of meshing. That is absolutely phenomenal, and I would have never honestly guessed that reduction percentage. I think that deserves a shout out, honestly. Good job, Wildcard. And they go on to say that they're going to continue working on it and improving it to help decrease cheating and meshing even more and more. They go into more detail about what specifically they've done to get these results, and they encourage the community to keep reporting methods of cheating to help prevent it further and to stop it altogether. They then go on to talk about duping and what a recent update was able to not only identify newly duped items, but even retroactively duped items. While it's not stopping all duping methods, the results are there. They're going to continue fighting against it and punish cheaters even harder, and I love that. Punish the cheaters. I don't care if they get banned. You do not belong in the community if you're cheating. Next, they talk about exploit and bugs, and while they don't specify exactly what certain exploits did, they do list a few examples, which are up on the screen now to show some of the more recent fixes. Next, they talk about reports from players. They'll be changing the wording for certain auto responses to avoid confusion on the player's part. Then they go on to mention that for player privacy concerns, they won't disclose to you when a player is found in violation of a report you filed. Meaning, if you, person A, reports person A won't get told that person B got banned or suspended or in trouble or anything like that. I personally don't agree with that. I think that if I report a player or another tribe, I should know the results of that. I should know that they got banned. And I do like when games do that. There's not many games that do. And even the games that do, I'm sure they don't tell you all the time. But I do like it when I'm told, hey, we took action on a report you did. Thank you for helping us ban this player. Thank you for helping us protect the community. Make it feel like my reports are actually doing something. Not just, oh, we're looking into it and then no response after that. That doesn't encourage me to keep reporting players. And while I don't agree with it, like I said, that is their current official stance on the matter. Then they switch to talk about aimbots. Aimbots have recently seen an uptick in usage, especially on PC and crossplay servers. They go on to explain how they work on it and usually ban in waves once they can identify and detect new aimbot software. This goes on and on in a cycle. As new software comes out, they identify and ban. Then new software comes out, they identify and ban, etc., etc. They have, however, been more punishing to the players that are cheating with aimbots. They mentioned not only player bans, but full tribe wipes for cheaters. That is fantastic news. If you know me, I hate cheaters. I hate cheating in games, especially in like ranked, or I guess in this case, official is not considered ranked, but it is official, and cheating has no place in official. It's fantastic news. Then there's still time to submit your entry for the Arc Excellent painting contest. A $100 prize is up for grabs with in-game paintings and real-life egg paintings. I'll put a link in the description for where you can enter. You have until April 30th, 2020. And that's really it for the Community Crunch. The last few tidbits that are mentioned are that they're still working on the game, the Crystal Isles DLC, and the new Dino. All of those are still being done. Arc is also on sale for PS4 and Steam. And that lastly, due to the 2x rates currently in place, there's going to be no end of week evolution event like there usually is. This was a huge community crunch, as there hasn't been one in the past few weeks, with tons of info. Tell me what you guys were most excited to hear about. Also, what update are you most excited for that's coming in the future? Anyway, that's going to be it for me, everybody. Please feel free to like and subscribe. This was the Dr. Slytherin, and I hope you all have a nice day.